Let's go today. Okay, we're gonna add one MTT. I'm in for playing it today, so let's add it. Okay, let's add him. Okay, like this. Okay, yeah. Let's see. How are the standings? How many new players? Okay. Guitar guy. Basically, guitar guy is the new reg. And if I had a pound, increase the piece. So easy to remember. Folding. We didn't play today, so we must get into it again. Okay, guitar guy, Sala. Nobody, okay. Okay. 7-9 fold. Guitar guy, increase the piece, and if I had a pound, increase the piece. Oh, my mistake. Okay. Folding here. Had a good feeling about MTT today. I don't know why. I wanted to play VCRP, but I couldn't. I didn't make it, so I didn't play anything. Okay. Folding, okay. Here seems to be again a lot of fish. Okay. Let's go today. Let's see what we have on Bianchini. I'm gonna use bigger size on King XX. Let's see if we have sample on forward pots. We don't. I think I'm gonna shove here. Our bluffs will be mainly ace queen, I think. But I don't see what else you can do. Okay. He trapped with the aces. I think the ace queen is like, and if we had like ace jack, I don't know, maybe against some players, but not against this one. So mainly ace queen. Because he's only tributing 6%, I wouldn't 4-bet ace jack. And the guy trapped with the aces. Bianchini, okay. Let's try to see more. We didn't find guitar guy in Sava. This Cisna guy is probably fish. Yep. King deuce fold. Okay, everything is folded. On King XX in forward pots, I'm using bigger size. Out of position. In position, I use 1/3. Out of position, especially if it's like broadways, I use bigger size, and playing 2-street game. Okay. Magic Orange, hello, and hello Ivan, and hello partner. Thank you guys. I'm looking forward to play. And like I said on the beginning, I have a good feeling about MTT today. Let's see if I were right, or is it only because I didn't play long, so I have a like feeling I'm gonna win everything. I don't know, but I just have a good feeling about MTT. I have a good feeling that we're gonna play MTT good one, that we're gonna play it okay. So I was also in the mood yesterday for playing MTTs, but I didn't do it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Guitar guy. Where are you, man? Fish roller is recro. Ace 4 open. Let's see what we haven't already bust. Okay, he did something. Let's see without this Rysak guy. Rysak. Probably recro guy. Not probably, but for sure. Checking. And the recro didn't try anything with the ace blocker also, so that seems to be that another type of recro, not the passive one. Guitar guy We need to find him. I would fold against this guy that I don't have a sample of or anything. And also on this guy we don't have, and he's like I think one tabler. Yeah, but we don't know what he is. We just don't know yet. Let's see about huge orbit guy. We have a lot on him. Okay, let's see Maximus, what we have about Maximus. Okay. Okay, call here. I don't know. Bottom versus early. Here, let's see, he double barrels. Let's see what he had. And he didn't bluff on that river. I mean, Jack then got there. He got all ace kings and he didn't bluff there. Definitely, we're gonna, in this spot, probably shove on the turn because this guy won't bluff at the river at all. I mean, on that runout, this should be a bluff with 6-7 on that runout. Okay, calling it here, and the guy opened 4-8. Fish. Okay. Magic orange. I use that size because in 4-bet pots on King XX out of position you should use bigger size, especially when there's like one Broadway, like type of the Broadway where like 10, Jack or 9. It's then favorable for a bigger size because you have like ace queen there and you won't like bet it when you're bluffing like ace queen. You want to bet it big, like same like ace king or kings, and play 2 street game. Okay, we are running the aces there. So on that board it's favorable in the 4-bet pot bigger size, and I'm using bigger size there. Okay, big blind versus early 27. Let's see the range. 27. It's probably less. It's probably like ace 10 off here. And like Ivan said, when you have it, you bet big. So when I have the set, I'm gonna bet big. When I have bluff, I'm gonna bet small. And I'm just kidding, of course. It's just the size that fits there. And that's it. Guitar guy, did I think I didn't, it didn't, okay. We only need guitar guy. And that's it. For example, Magic Orange, just think that we had like ace queen there, and like that type of drawy board, and can get like turns not so great ones, like I don't know, 10 jack queen. It's not the best for our 4-bet range, much better for the caller of the 4-bet. So you want to play on these boards, like I want to play 2 street game, and that's like bet big flop, shove turn. That's why I bet like that big. Guitar guy and red star, but I'm not gonna mark red star. He seems tight to me, like a knit. Yeah, he's like a knit, probably. From the reads we have, definitely a knit. So let's look something else. King 3 fold, ace deuce also fold. We're gonna play 8-9. Let's see here what we have on him. Okay. Bet like this. This is definitely a retro guy. Let's check here. I'm gonna check raise. Just because they step everything. And we block 9 jack. Or check call. I think I'm gonna have a lot of hand that want to check call. So let's do a check call. And what are we bluffing when you check raise there on the turn? And we don't know it's here reg, but what are we bluffing here? I mean, we don't have much of the bluff, so it's better to have check call and bet there, another check raise. Okay. We have interesting spot here with the fish. And I'm not gonna sure what I need to do. The fish 3-bets again. He 3-bet twice till now. But do I want to play like at the beginning here, really big pot against fish out of position, and they will call like probably. Okay, I'm just gonna call here when the big blind will probably also call. Like I told you, the fish will probably call, and that's like the worst. It's the beginning of the tournament. I don't think we need that at the beginning. We saw that guy like open 4-8 off. Maybe the best thing was to fold pre-flop with the ace there. I don't think on the beginning of the tournament you want to go to a play like that. Also, we have like one more player which we don't know, so I don't like the call now. I think it's much better to fold. Okay. I'm gonna bet bigger because I think half is a fish. No, he's two tabler. See this George guy. A piece of fish also. Heartage. Mr. Gold also is the unknown. And also probably Recro guy. This guy doesn't stab at all, it's real passive guy. I'm just gonna bet against him. We can check because he won't stab and he'll fold a lot on delay, but we have like a playable hand. So I think it's better to bet. But against that type of player, I think we don't need to waste c-bets on bluffs because he's gonna have really poor check range and he's not gonna like stab bluffs, and then we have a lot of folds on delays. And first play, first 4-bet immediately. No sample, and that's what I expected. Is queen call. It's so interesting when there's no sample immediately 4-bet. I felt like I should probably shove that. They're just so bluffing in this spot, like we saw. Hello Rentacle. I didn't play for 2 days. I take a rest and I had some work to do, so I didn't play. But we're back today. I'm gonna bluff this. We have like a lot of 9s, 8s, kings, so I'm gonna bluff. We have all king 10, we all have king jack, king queen, so many kings, so 9 10. And I wouldn't overbet this spot with the king. Heartage is still here. Ah, guitar, we found a guitar guy, okay. I really hate when like first hand immediately 4-bet, and we saw, I analyzed the 4-bets and they're like mainly over bluffing with 4-bets in position and out of position. And like I feel like ace queen can be, I mean then ace queen is like a bomb of calling because it's crushed their bluff range, but also like you punish them most by shoving. That's definitely the truth. So like it's a semi bluff with the shove with the ace queen. You're gonna be called with the better always, but you will never be called by worse. But also if you get enough faults, it's not like that much important. So, and like we saw some regs fall 60-70% of 5-bet and that's insane. Just to compare, we fold at the 5 bet 20%. It's only because a lot of records there and I didn't bluff them. I think I'm gonna go here. We are getting so good price, so okay. I think it's also cool to 4-bet it. I'm gonna raise here. Only because of this size. I feel it's weak. And we can of course have bluffs. Like I feel like King Jack is the great one. With the backdoor flush draws, 10 Jack with the backdoor flush draws, so. Like I said, in this spot I hate to have, even here it has sense to have a call range because like you probably want to call here with like a king queen, especially because it feels like so weak. And like if we have like ace 4, ace 5, you want, so here I think it has sense to have a call range, so we could call like ace queen there. But this guy is mainly checking the turn with his, like when it's 2 calls, I don't expect a bluff on the turn at all. Especially if I feel like it's a weaker player, so that's why I check raised. Checking here. I have a check range here, so check call. On this board, blind versus blind. He's now wrapping like a strong king or 2 pair plus. King queen, like king queen plus. I think we have like 6s, 5, 6, 6, 7. But I'm not sure if we have more than he has. I don't know how wide he calls here, like is he calling like king 6 or queen 6? Now he's like on wrapping 6x. So I think we can like assume that I will have to play against this guy because here when he bets the turn like this, we are always good practically. And he has like a lot probably of bluffs on the turn. And like I showed you, they're always bluffing us with the big sizes. But here, I think his bluffs are gotten there, so. But like against that, if you know that he's bluffing with with the big size, because when he's like stabbing the turn, he's like probably wrapping straight and sets with that size. Not even like king queen probably so, or king jack. So definitely we're gonna have a check raise range then. Because if somebody's like over bluffing with the overbets, you just can call everything then that strategy is like good. If he's like over bluffing the river then and overbet shoving the river, then the strategy is good. But if he's stopping on the river, the best strategy is just to check raise a lot. And not to have a check raise range on the flop, but put it all on the turn. But if he's like bluffing a lot on the river, then everything changes, and on the river then it's far better like to have only call range if he's like shoving the river like 60% plus. If he's like 60-70% betting the river after betting the overbet the turn. But you won't find that players in the Zoom 100 because I was checking the regs, like they just give up on the river. They are like bluffing when the like top range of the bluffs hits. Like if they have like a big blocker, that's a bluff. but they don't bluff with the like perceived range when it hits, and if they don't have blocker or stuff. So I feel like better strategy is to check raise them and then on the turn. Okay, bet here. I don't know this guy. I'm just gonna bet once more with this. Betting here, let's see Maximus. This guy like is over calling here. He probably has, he's like 80% like king deuce of stuff like that. We're definitely betting on the flop with the big, but on the turn, you know, a lot of checks. And we marked him as an 8, so let's see what he did. See, let's see this Dan guy. He's two-tabler, and we don't know what type of player he is. Against bigger size, I'm gonna have on call range. I have a little bit troubles in the throat. I'm gonna raise it here. Just to not give equity to like I don't know what, and to have a free showdown on the river. Okay. Far, I feel like it's much better like this. Because we saved here. If we call the turn, he's like betting big the river. Okay, on the ace he didn't do it. But here, like if he has like 9s, 10s, and jacks, we're getting value, and we have a free showdown on the river. Okay. We don't know anything about heartage. Except that he's short. Let's see what he had. Here I'm pretty okay. He didn't even like continue there. So probably a nit, and he's short stacker and 4-tabler, so feel like probably a nit. 3-betting here, okay. Fold there. I feel really okay with how the things went with the queens. I really like the raise on the turn there because we are, I mean, we are beaten by the kings and aces. He's gonna have probably jacks, 10s, 9s. He should have, maybe he doesn't have, but jacks and 10s for sure. So basically, we are losing from like 50% and winning 50%. And then I feel it's okay. And like we have a free showdown in this spot when we raise. And I don't think he's gonna click it back there because we can have like 5x, definitely. So look at this, call 4. So we are having a free showdown with the queens in the case like a bad card hits. And we are getting value from worse hands also. Now questions would be, what would I do if the river was like a 5? Like that's the question only there. And I don't know what would I do. I would probably shove, to be honest. I would probably shove because if he has like 10s and jacks always, and because this weak players wouldn't like ever click back with the, he didn't click back with the kings, he wouldn't click back also with the jacks or 10s, which he should sometimes. So definitely okay. If we are calling there, he would bet the river, definitely. So I just made, I mean, usually he should bet like big size. He toned down a bit there. He should like bet. I mean, 5x is not like we have a lot of 5x. We have like ace 5 suited and 5-6 suited, like that's all. So he should bet normal with tens, jacks, kings. He should bet all of those. So when he's toning down, I really feel like he will have he'll probably then with that size bet even tens, nines, jacks, queens, kings. He should like bet bigger, of course, but he didn't bet bigger. So I feel okay. We had this free showdown and that's it. And we don't know the guy. That's like also important here. Okay. Okay. I just read what he. His delay stabbing. Okay, call. This guy stabs a lot, so I would felt that he would mostly stab base 6, but I'm gonna bet here, delayed. I'm basically wrapping like a jacks and like a queen x that didn't bet. And just because I feel people overfold in delays, especially on the. And also I just don't understand this. He wraps like a queen jack here. And I also like feel that this guy want to free shot to see where we are here. And if I had like here something, I would just shove. I wouldn't call this because this like what he's wrapping here. He doesn't have jacks. Maybe he has, but he won't raise them. It's so stupid. Because if he's like raising here, when he calls, we have like profitable bluff always. I just feel like this is terrible move. He should know that we are like bluffing a lot in that spot to do that because he doesn't have anything about us and people generally overfold to delays, so that's why I made delay. Calling with jacks here. Not great turn. Let's see how much he calls. As a caller, she folded always till now. And before the flop, I felt his range would be probably most the pocket pair, so. I'm not folding in the river ever after this. And I felt his range is like pocket pairs. I don't know, he's going to change like 6, 7, 8, 8 into bluff, and I don't care, but when I bet here, I'm not folding. He checked there. I really felt like he's gonna mostly because we saw that he's folding a lot. I don't see like many flushes there because he will 3-bet those. He's like here having a 3-bet range and calls like small part of range. I would also expect him to 3-bet 9. So on the river when he shoves, I expect like fours, that we are losing against fours. Against fours and fives, but I'm not folding this, so he can shove that. Because we are basically losing from really small range. Because he doesn't have like he would 3-bet like ace queen, aces with the suited aces before the flop, so he doesn't have that one. He basically have pairs, and nines are like a 3-bet in my opinion always, but he didn't do it. Okay, I'm definitely not folding there. It would be so exploitable bet fold there with a hand like ace jack. Okay, what happened there with the... We had ace 10. Okay. I didn't even see this. Okay, we checked. This guy check raised, this guy went all in. Okay. And I also think about that spot when we have like ace queen, ace king, and he check behind the turn, that we always need to bet the river. Like all we have needs to bet the river there, because his range is so weak when he check behinds, and he just doesn't have like strong hands there, because he doesn't call at all. He has like 4% call range, and he he how do you say, he called the squeeze as a caller there, so he won't have suited connectors there, because he doesn't even have them in the call range. And we saw that he 3-bet like 6-7 suited, so I just don't know for what we are. In my mind, we were just losing against fours and fives. They slow played like, but he slow played nines, and okay. Crazy Andy. Okay. 8% folded for the, so when I see that he folded the 4-bet, he has some hands that just can call the 4-bet, so, or he won't call 4-bet with them. This is Lila. I think we can even fold this. And he's double barreling mine, so maybe, and we don't know how wide his range is. We just have here, but he folded. We saw suited connectors once, and he folded to 4-bet. So maybe he has like I don't know, king queen or stuff like that off. It's gonna double barrel. This gonna double barrel here, but I don't know. I know the discount phase was in the first month. I'm sorry, man, but I just can't get you discount, because then I would have to give discount to anybody, and the price is like it is, and I just can't help you, man. We had like 1 month discount phase, 20%. So now we just need to buy it like at the normal price. And he's opening only 20%, so this is my mistake. He's like opening 20% against us. So that makes his 4-bet a lot stronger than like a normal range one. Definitely a mistake, I didn't see it. Crazy Andy. I'm gonna orbit here. Okay. But you know what? We're gonna have a free giveaway also. So maybe you should hold on. Maybe you will win. We'll have like in next few days. We're gonna give away three Not Caddy package. One will be full version, one will be PokerStars version, and one will be the light version. So stay with us, follow the stream, and we'll do raffle when three players who will be on the stream watching me will have opportunity to win for free. I just don't like avatars. I I just like to see nickname cards and that's it. Anything else is it's too much. Crazy Andy is a 4-tabler now, and Lowell is a 3-tabler. What I have now, Slotinho. Slotinho unfortunately isn't capable of for a bluff there, but I mean I just don't care. In the spot where we had ace jack, there's like no way I'm bet folding ever. With a hand like strong as the ace jack. Jack, this is jack. He's 2-tabler, but seems like a fish. Okay. We are having check range here. We are of course check raising this. On these boards into the reasonable range, we are having a check range. I'm gonna orbit here. I would orbit like 8s plus 7s, all over pairs when the hand is like that. I don't like that flush draw there. And now I would check the 7s, 8s, 9s, probably all over pairs, so I'm gonna check here. And I don't think he has like deuce X in his range. I'm okay with this. I wouldn't bluff on the heart. Okay. We see his check fold here. He check folds really a lot. And fold the river. So I'm gonna overbet here. And like this. Okay. This guy is like opening everything. folding here. I'm gonna trim it here. I'm gonna use a bigger size. His range is really wide, so I'm betting 100% of mine range and using bigger size. Okay, against Maximus, this is strange here. I think I can even fold here. 4%, 3%. Okay. He can have it. Okay, I'm going ISO here. Tens open. Low. Okay, I'm gonna use like this here. I don't know. I'm gonna shove here. And I'm gonna forward with small here. I like the play we made here. It feels weak. He feels weak there. And we are not betting the turn to check the river. He's gonna have like all ace-x, probably even some queen-x. And when he donks like small, it feels weak. And we don't know what type of recro he is. Is he folding one? It doesn't seem to be that way. I'm just gonna mark him as a fish. Okay. Hello, Anima. I'm okay, man. I'm rested. And we are again starting the session like we always started, like 3-4 buy-ins minimally down. It just can't go anywhere. Again, recros killing us. We are again on the wrong side of the recros, because when I like analyze, I see they overfold. When I bluff, they call with the shit. So we just can't get the right recros. That's like frustrating. I just want to have luck to have the good recros. I'm not good recros like good one, but the good for us, like the foldy one. One third is usually a bluff. But I'm not gonna have a call range here. Okay. And what's now going on? He can cash out. He can cash out, that's why the delay. I hope he didn't cash out. He won. Okay. And of course, I'm gonna tell you this: 1/3 in a three-way pot reg, it's a bluff. It's overcards, 100%. When they have they bet half of the pot against two players, and if the one is recro, 1/3 all is a bluff. So whatever I want to play there, I'm just check raising. Unfortunately, this guy had a strong hand. He had kings, which he just let me see the nickname. He called kings there. Okay, chop him. I'm gonna overbet here. I'm gonna shove the river here. This guy can call, but I'm just gonna use a bluff here with this hand. Okay. This guy seems to be a guy. If somebody will call, I felt he's the one. But we have so good bluffing hand, I think, and we are like shoving set plus. So okay, just let me see this. Sky diamond. I'm raising here if I'm playing one table, or yes, I'm raising here. So recro, and Crazy Andy is calling. He's some kind of reg, and now we just don't care anymore. What this guy could call there, I mean. And what are we betting here? We are betting like an ace of spade probably on the river. And if we are doing, we are using a small size, right? So I'm gonna use small size here. And for fuck's sake, now, nobody will bluff shove there. This guy has a set and he's like, this is insane. And he's the record, don't give me this. And if I'm shoving there, but the problem is, what are we wrapping on the river? That's like the biggest problem for me here. And that's why I use the small size, because we are check raising here. Okay, we're gonna raise over pair like we did. Okay, so when we check here the turn, we're gonna have like ace of spades type of hands. We're gonna have over pairs that will never bet the river, and the river is 8, so we're not gonna bet now 9s, 10s, jacks, queens. We're not gonna bet them for value. We can bluff them maybe, but not bet them for value, but we won't bluff them. So we are like on the river, we can bet like a6 for value and with bluffs, and I feel like we need to do it for it with the small size. So I don't know. If we shove there, we would get called, but I feel like by the range perspective, we want to bet like this. And this guy just called a set there because, and I'm betting like ace queen of spade there. Always ace jack of spade. I'm betting it because this Crazy Andy, when he calls, he probably doesn't have a set there. And this is the fish, he can have like 7x. He can even have like 10s, I don't know. So I would bet like ace queen with small size. But the records just keep giving us the lections. This guy's a fish. Okay. Recreationals. Recross. What can I say? Like, I didn't say rake raise, but recross. Okay. What is this? I'm gonna bet small here. Like 5. Okay. Recross are killing us. They're just overplaying us. This guy just calls with the 7s there. Just learning, just giving us the lesson. Okay, guys, let's go. Somebody is making lessons in the chat. Big lessons. Ivan, you are like hilarious, man. Maybe some PKR is asking me if I play somebody else. Yes, I play on mainly. You will find me most most other sites. I play on iPoker, I played on Microgaming, I played on Party, Super Sport, and I'm gonna start also on Winning Poker Network soon as they work the HUD. There were some problems, so I'm gonna wait until that. And I don't know what you're meaning about dispersion, such a dispersion. Can you explain a bit what that means, dispersion? Okay. This guy will call strong range, I feel. Like he folds a lot. So he probably has like maybe 5s plus. He calls ace king also. So, okay. Unless I feel like this guy's probably recro. Crazy Andy, we didn't mark the guy. And I won't mark him because it feels strange. Seven Julie is, I think, recro. Yep, recro. Fault here. Let's see what the guy had. 10 jack. Did he bluff the river or not? Okay, he didn't bluff the river. Let's see here. Okay, overbets the turn there. Okay. Not stabbing much. 55%. 55%. So he has like king 8, queen 8, also jack 8. He's not aggressive like. Okay, I'm gonna fold to him. He can easily like check jacks there. I like a jack there, jack X. First open against us. Thank you, partner. Nice to hear that. That's what I'm waiting, man. You just give me what I'm waiting. Thank you, partner. So tomorrow it will be better. So let's just don't get crushed by them today. That's the plan for today. Don't get crushed by reckless today, and tomorrow then we'll have much more information and we can put a fight tomorrow. Okay, we mainly, I feel we mainly want to call in this spot. Okay, I'm shove. Okay, great, we got a fold. Let's see, he already bus folded, okay. Let's see the reads we had on Prestia. Okay. Let's see how much he three-bet small blind versus cutoff. 15% folded to 4-bet, so he doesn't have probably a call range. He has like their 8 plus ace jack, king queen off, suited connectors. Hand like he's not double barreling that much. But he has like all ace jack, all ace queen. Crazy Andy. And he didn't even shove this. So when he's shoving, we are calling then. Because he's gonna overbluff then. Because if he's not shoving tens, what he's shoving, he's then definitely checking the aces there. He's checking the ace king, he's checking king queen. So his shove range is like flush, or maybe he even checks that. So I definitely, if he shove, then we're gonna make a note here. When he's shoving, we definitely need to call there. Okay. And just check there. Not gonna bluff with this. Okay. So definitely I like what I saw. He was like thinking, and checking the tens there. So it's great for us because I know now when he's like triple barreling, he's gonna be mainly bluffing in the spots like that. Because if he's not like betting that, what is he? And we saw that he's like three betting a lot. What he's doing with the ace jack, ace queen there, he's shoved. He's gonna shove them. So that's telling us that. Okay, I'm gonna delete. So that's telling me that he's over bluffing 100% because if he's not shoving that, he needs to shove like ace king there. And he's checking like this. And he has like ace jack off. He has ace king off. So definitely that type of spot. Okay, versus early middle position, he's not that aggressive. Okay. Okay. Open here. We folded. Okay, he's bluffing ace king. And we saw the smaller size. Let's see here how the hand went. Okay, check. So he tried to do it with, you see like this. This is the guy that check their tens and he's like betting here ace queen, ace king. So it's just like that. When I see like this, I'm just gonna call him so light and I'm gonna be really good there, because like if you saw, like he's not value betting the hands that should be value bets, and he has a lot of bluff in his range, so he's like really unbalanced 100% of that. Because I have read, we saw like two bluffs where he used blockers and he's like not value betting thin, because like tens there is not a thin value bet. King queen with the queen of diamonds would be thin value bet, but not like tens are just easy shove on the river. And he's gonna like shove a lot of bluffs and he's gonna like check the tens and he's like betting, bet check betting ace king there. So he's definitely over bluffing if he's betting like that. Guido is asking me, am I 37k down on iPoker? I had in my life 2 losing months, and that two losing months were, one was like few Ks, another like maybe like 2-3k. So definitely not. And I had like that 2 losing months were I ask about that. I talk about that in the stream. Were so like tough for me to accept. Okay, just let me see here. Betting like this. This guy called 4 bets a lot, so I'm gonna call and fold. Folding, folding here and here. Folding here, okay. I'm not sure what to do here because we are against Recro. I feel probably I'm gonna check, okay, and call the river. I'm gonna 3-bet here. Can we value bet now? It's the question. Pretty tough here. If we bet, we have odds to call. Okay, I'm gonna check, okay. Pretty hard. Okay. I'm gonna fold here. I'm not sure what to do here. If I'm betting, I think we need to call there. And I just don't know now. I just don't know now. I think I'm gonna fold here. But really tough. Or like maybe the best was to bet call and that's it. Okay. Techno of Power Guido. I also know why you're asking me that, because the nickname Marta and Mirko on the team stat had that it lost like 30 something Ks. And I play with that nickname, and I had a hand history. I like made a screenshot, where I played like 1,500 hands, and I was winning like 20Ks. And before like maybe 1 year, a friend told me after like I stopped playing on that account that it seems like they made that I was like losing 37Ks. But unfortunately for them, I have a screenshot that is like proving that is not correct. I asked them, I sent them mails before we start all of this. Me and my partner were like, I tried to contact them to see why it's like that, because they're like missing, I don't know, 50,000 hands, but they didn't answer me anything. So I just don't know. I can like prove it without problems that is just not correct, but I just don't know why that happened. It's like started that as soon as I start playing there, it seems like I lost, I don't know, 30K. So that's like insane. And I have like a screenshot because I had like all my graphs. I saved them, all my graphs, and I have like a screenshot of all my graphs from the way I start playing, and you will see like graphs like on, I don't know, 200 20K hands, 50K hands, 100K hands, and I was like up from the beginning. So yep, I mean, I have like a picture that's like from the exact date, that's like showing that I was like winning from the start. So I just didn't know what happened. But friend here from Bulgaria, Marinetko, that he played with me on the side, just told me, hey man, did you lost like 30 40Ks? I said no, man. How could I lose? I mean, I coached the guy, and we were friends, and he told me, look at the team stat name, and I looked, and I see like it's my nickname, it's my play, but it's just not me, because I have like from the beginning, I was like winning from the beginning, and before I ended the play, I was like 20 something K up, and I played like from NL 200 to, I don't like, to NL 100 to NL 400, and there were like hands from NL 600 and hands like from the NL 200 where I lose like on, they said like that I lost on NL 200, I don't know how much, and I have like graph that is showing different. Yep, I know that, but it's like not correct, and I'm gonna show you the pictures, because I just don't know. I contacted them, I sent them mail, but they just didn't answer anything. But it's clearly from the pictures, it's just clearly that it's not my graph, because uh, when I saw there that from the start it was like losing 30Ks, and from the start like I have 150Ks that I'm winning. So, and there's like missing I don't know how much, like more than 50K hands. So okay, man, you can post it here, it's not problem. I have in Croatia, and I sent my partner. Maybe my partner can also just put the graph of that nickname here, so you'll see they're missing like, I don't know, 50K hands, and I have like from the beginning that I was winning from the beginning. So definitely, it's definitely not correct. And I like have all. That's why like I had from the micro gaming, I had also from them. I asked them for a hand history, and I asked from the hand history from iPoker on that account, just to show the real how it's like real, and it's played on the Coral Poker, and they didn't answer anything. Think I'm gonna bet here for sure. Okay. But I mean, we can just easily check it, so you will see that I'm in the right, because they're missing the hands, and they're like from the start, from the 2 weeks of the account, I'm down on the Steam stat name like 30K, and I have like 150K's hands that is showing from the beginning that I was winning. So Definitely not truth. And I tried to contact them, send them on their site just to check it, and they didn't answer at all. Okay, we got it here. I mean, it's not a bug. I mean, it's not that you need to believe me. I have the graph. If partner is here, I sent him the graph from, so like I said, from the beginning of they on the team stat name, it states that I from the beginning I was down like 30Ks, and I have clearly graph showing that from the start I was like, I mean, from the start I played NL100 there. I started with NL100 and I couldn't lose in the week or 2 weeks like 3K, 30K, 30K. So I don't know why it's that, but I have a graph, so it's not a problem. We can show that. Uh, I just don't know why. I mean, and also like if you check my other nicknames, it's also like missing a lot of hands. Uh, so I just don't know. I mean, the site seems to be missing a lot of hands, and I just don't know why. And I also contact them. I just wanted like just I sent them my graph. Okay, I'm just gonna talk like here because I'm not concentrating. I'm just gonna tell you that's why I had graphs from microgaming, and that's why I contacted them to give me the hand history. The same reason of because of this, and like from the like my new account on iPoker where I played like last year, I also have like all hands there, all hand history. So uh, I'm just gonna get hand history. So I mean I don't have to prove anybody, but I'm gonna do it because I never cheated in my life with anything. Okay, I'm gonna call here. I've never cheated in my life. I've never make fake graph or stuff. But you will see like all hands there. So in the graph you will see like how it started from the beginning, and I played I played like 153k hands on that nickname, and team stat name is showing I don't know how much, like 100. And I'm gonna have graph from the beginning how the what I played and how the hands went. And by this way I'm just asking like team stat name contact them in my name and tell them like uh, I contact them, I show them the graph, I send them the graph, and they just didn't answer me. But and I also contact Coral Poker, but they to ask them about the hand history, they didn't answer me. They just answered that like I don't even something like that is not possible. But maybe there is a way to get that done because my friend is has like hands from 2017. He has hands there, so uh, I'll ask him. He's the HH dealer. I'm gonna just ask him that he finds my hands, and we can done it, because I never cheated in my life. And like, I'm playing here live. I played here live on iPoker, and I have like from the database, or when I make like a new database based on this program, I have like everything. So I have no trouble here. I'm gonna like, I have proved that I'm like right. So just let's see here. This guy seems to have a lot of 3-bet range. 10%, 8%, 13%, falling to 4-bet. So he probably has even hands that are... Maybe he even has like hands that are... Okay, I'm calling with the ace queen. He hit at 5s there. I'm okay with it. But maybe check raise at the board is okay. I'm not sure here. Can we shove here also? I'm definitely not folding the river. Tough one here. Look at the Kemi guy. I'm gonna show it to you, right? Just go back and watch the when I presented the iPoker program. I speak about this. I like have all the proofs, so I'm not worried at all. It's just a big mistake there, because I have graphs, and you can say you can say like you can fake the graphs, but I'm just gonna make the also I'm gonna make a hand history there, because on HH dealer has hands from the like 2016, so he can make it easy. I would just need to pay something. I don't know how much, but it won't be a problem. So definitely mistake there. And okay, but I'm not focused at the play. I'm definitely gonna like show you the graph, and I'm gonna try to get the hand history also. But I mean, I'm just telling you how it is. It's 100% like this. So okay, this guy is stabbing. No, it's not stabbing. Okay. No, we're not techno power guide. I mean, we talk about this similar things, because I didn't have like graphs from micro gaming also. I didn't have graphs, and I just had graphs. I didn't have hand history, because that I played that in 216 where I had a different computer and I didn't have hand history. I just saved the all graphs, because I have like all graphs I started to play. And my partner told me that we can't use that graphs, because they're like no timestamps and stuff like that. It just show the hands, my nickname, and that's it. So then the micro gaming make like HUDs possible again, and they told like you can ask for your hand history, and I asked for their hand history, and they sent me hand history, and we did make, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna fold. And when they send me hand history, we just like easily make the graphs. Also on iPoker, on my last account, I have like all hand history there, so it's not a problem. But here I don't have hand history, but I have like graphs from the beginning, like and you can see the hands. I mean, how the hands went. So we will see like at the beginning, I don't know, first 30k hands or 50k hands we played, like everything, like the number of hands, you'll just see. I mean, it's not, I didn't like have, how can I fake that? Because that screenshots are from that pictures, that graphs are from the like 2017. So you'll just see everything. It's not a problem. I can show it. And I already like spoke about that. Okay, I'm gonna check here. I mean, I never in my life had like if I'm faking something, I wouldn't like play live challenges, all like challenges live here. It's like I just don't know why that happened, but I just can't do anything. So I can just show you the real graphs, and you will just see from the graphs like how it went from the beginning, and also I can try to get hand history. Okay. I can try to get hand history, and I will do it just because of the haters, because I never cheated in my life. So I'm just gonna do it because of them. I mean, I don't have to prove anybody, but I will, because I hate like injustice and hate lies, because everything I'm doing is like open. I'm not playing without off the stream. I'm doing like everything transparent, and I just hate when somebody's like being like mean here. And I could just easily say no, okay, Techno Power, I didn't lose it, but I just wanted to clear the air and explain everything. And also I will show you the graphs. As soon as I come home, I will just be live here, and we can like go through every part of the graph and tell me then from the graph, is it possible I fake that? And how this team state name has lost 50k hands? That's like also a question. Okay, 11%, and I just don't know him. Let's see what I have the reads on him. Okay. Folder. Kemi, I'm here playing on the laptop in Germany. I have everything on my computer, and I just asking you, please look at the previous where I present the program, and I showed like on the computer and on the laptop. And on Teams on the I contact the Team Statnam on their website. I didn't send them email, because you can send them email. You go to their sites, you enter the nickname, and you send them like inquiry, send them graph and stuff like that. So check out first that, then like be smart here. Okay. Let's see here. Again, we don't have anything. Okay, I'm just gonna follow to guy. And I mean, and not just me. I mean, me and my partner were talking about it, and we are just like, I I tried to contact them immediately, Team Statnam, and I fulfilled the on their website, and they just didn't contact me. And I contact Coral on the live support also, on live chat. I told them like, can they give me hand history? I sent them email also, and but now I know how can I get it. I mean, hand dealer can do it. I'm just gonna see on the Google. how much it will cost, but I don't think it costs much, like maybe $200, but I will get it just because you are mean, and then you're gonna apologize to me because I didn't ever do anything, like didn't cheat, didn't do anything, and now you're fucking me instead in the middle of the session, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna contact the dealer now just to do it. And if he does it, we can like prove that after the session. You want to see the chat between me and him, or I need to prove that also to you? And in Croatia I have like the graphs and stuff, so it will be easy to show you from the graph that like it's not possible, because there from the start I'm losing 30k and I didn't like play anything. From the start I played NL100 there, so it will be no problem. I will show you the graphs, and also I will try to get hand history from HH dealer. Okay, HH dealer is here. I'm gonna just pause here so we can like do it immediately. Okay, sit out next hand, sit out next hand. I'm gonna just finish here so we can do it immediately because I'm really pissed off. Okay, let's see. Let's see what will happen. Let's try to see if we can do it immediately. Okay, we're gonna see when HH dealer contacts me. We're gonna just okay, I'm gonna do it like this. When HH dealer contacts me, I'm gonna show you, and I hope we can do it today. Fault here. Okay. Also, I will contact. I'll try to get to the pictures. I'm gonna ask a friend to get the pictures for me, because pictures are in Croatia. All my graphs are in Croatia. I'm gonna try to send them to me tomorrow. I'm from Croatia. Okay. Croatia and Georgia are not near. I'm just gonna make a quick pause. I ate watermelon again, and then we can continue. Okay. HH dealer answer me, so I'm gonna do it. Okay. No, I just want to Parguido. I just want to because I just want to like to clear things up because Mhm. we're gonna see like if HH dealer says that player specific hands can be found, but if we search for from all hands that played 216 and 17, we can find it maybe. So I'm gonna just pay how much it needs to show the guys, and I expect a big apology there because it's so fucking disgusting. I mean, I'm playing live, showing everything, and I like get such treatment like that I'm a liar, and like you have my all like you have like all time micro gaming graph. You have the latest graphs I played in the last 2 years. So you just want to know what happened 2017, and I'm having a graph for also for that, and I just can't like get to it today, but I'll get it tomorrow, and then you will say like it's a fake graph. Okay, now I'll get hand history from that time, and we will see. Okay, let's see. We'll get hand history now, and I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna quit playing, and we're gonna go through hand history, and we're gonna see that now. Because I mean, I never cheated anything in my life, and with anything. I finished law school, man. Like law and justice were like the things I like wanted to do my life with. So and now people are asking me I like fake the graphs or stuff like that. Okay, let's show it. We're gonna see it now. Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick pause to go to the bathroom. As soon as he answers me, then we'll clear the air. Okay, here just to open it. Okay. We can find the hands, guys. We can find the hands. And I can show what's truth. And I'm just enjoying this. Okay. Uh, I didn't want to shove preflop, but maybe I should. Okay, I'm calling here. Ace king against nines. And we lost immediately. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, guys, just to see how can I get the hands. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just I need a frame. Okay. No, I just want to. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, let's play, guys. Okay, let's play. Soon as the HH dealer answer me, we're gonna get the hands. He gonna send me the hands. I'm gonna pay the hands. Uh, I'm gonna pay the hands, and that's it. Let's add one more, and I'm gonna show you hand history, and that's it. Like I said, I had two losing months in my life from wherever I played, and that's was like, I don't know, altogether maybe 10k max, and that's it. So we're just gonna prove this right. I just can't prove that I'm from Croatia, but if you watch like when I start streaming at the beginning, you will see that I'm from Croatia. Do I need to like prove that I'm uh, Marco, that my name and everything? I'm just gonna just show you the guys, and that's it. So let's play now, and I just don't want to, because it's fucked up the session now, and I'm gonna just, we'll see like all hands played. I'm gonna buy every hand that played on iPoker from that time frame that you give me, and that's it. So what can be greater proof than that? Like that's the ultimate. So definitely the way. Definitely by that way we're gonna show that we are right, and then I will show you my graph, and my graph will just like authenticate what happened. So okay, 3 million hands. We got the answer. It's 3 million hands. Great, and we're gonna just prove that I'm right. So real nice. Okay, I'm gonna just buy it now, and we can import the hands and show the graph today. Guys, I just need to clear this up. I agreed. We agreed to buy the hands. I'm gonna buy the hands, and I'm gonna get it. So great. I just need to clear this because I'm not thinking straight, and I'm not even thinking about the game. Okay. Okay, guys, I just need to just finish this so I can buy the hands. Sorry. Sit out next hand. Okay. Guys, just let me finish this. Just let me finish this because I mean I must clear my name. Okay. Okay. Guys, just give me 5 minutes to clear this up and we're gonna get the hands. Okay. We're gonna get the hands. I just agree. HH dealer found us every hand history that played there. He's gonna send it to me, and we can clear the air. So, soon as tomorrow, soon as we start, I'm not gonna lose time now, but tomorrow we're gonna. As soon as I start, I'm just gonna go to hand history. I'm gonna filtrate it into hem, and then we can show everything. And that's it. I'm not gonna do it now because I don't want to waste time, and we don't have anything from the session. But tomorrow we can do it. The basic thing is we have the hands. HH dealer saved our ass. We have all the hand history here, so tomorrow we can show everything, and that's it. And I'm really glad that HH dealer found this because okay, guys, let's concentrate and play now. We have the hands. I won't show any faked graph. We're gonna just show hand history. We're gonna import hand history, show all hand history, and that's it. So no graphs, no anything. We're just gonna make it like that. So let's play now and concentrate on game. So please. Let's just now concentrate on the game. Tomorrow I will have like all hands. There's like 3 million hands played in that time frame, and HH dealer found all the hands. We have all the hands, and that's it. So, end of the story. I will have opportunity to show that I was right, that I didn't ever lie and cheated, that I didn't lost 30k into the NL 200 and 400. And I played also their 100 at the beginning, so we're just gonna show everything, and that's it. Okay. We just need to clear that because it's like I just don't want to that I don't want that there's like zero chance that somebody is like thinking that it's possible. Just I want to clear everything up, so that's the reason why I've done this. I'm sorry for ruining the maybe everything today, but let's try to fix now what we can. Okay, call for here. I'm gonna fold here. Bet 1/3, big one. Oh, this guy like calls. What is this? That's definitely not true. Okay. Do we have anything about the guy? No check raise, no anything. I'm just gonna fold until I know anything. Here, I'm gonna bet 1/3. Little bit bigger so I can shove the turn, okay? So I can now concentrate on play. Just play because I was out of the game, I must say. But it's not a fault of the Techno Power Guido. He didn't do anything wrong, man, so... Okay. Here, I think with bluffs, with everything we just need to shove. Jack 6 open, here fold. He folded, okay. If Kemi is correct, you can like kill me. You can like do whatever you want because but I agree that would be really hilarious. Like I'm buying all the hands and then the hands show I lost. That would be great. Okay. Bet here. Check here. King 7 fold here. But I just want I just want apology. If I'm right, I'm expecting a big apology from Kemi because he basically called me a scammer here, so definitely I want a big apology there. Big fat apology. Okay. Here I'm just thinking what size. And do I want to have an overbet size? I think we can overbet like over pairs. And here I'm just gonna click it back. I'm gonna do like this and shove here. Okay. Three bet here. Okay. Let's see what he's calling. Cutoff versus blind. Using a bigger size. Okay. He stepped with the bottom pair. So definitely take note here. He's not folding. He's rarely folding. Okay. Here, cutoff versus middle. Okay, I'm just gonna use this as a bluff. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna quit the session now and we're gonna show it today. Okay. Okay. Just check raising here. I'm gonna show you today, okay? Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, stop